Thanks yesterday guys for all the feedback on the idea for the t-shirt. Pi and I have decided, after listening to what you guys had to say, we're going to drop the idea. We weren't really sure about it, to be honest with you, but a lot of you have said, yeah, it's really been done to death. And I think you're right, I think it has. One person actually turned around and said that what we should do is really just concentrate more on the content of the vlog, and we fully agree, so that's what we'll do. Now on that note, Pi and I bought some new tech the other day which arrived late yesterday, so here's the unboxing.
Well, before I start this off, there's my new glasses, look. Well, the new frames anyway. Yeah, they're not too bad, I don't think. I can see again. Yeah, nice, you like them? Yeah, look old, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Pi and I have got some new tech. Now, I ordered these from Lazada about 3 days ago, and I've ordered a couple of bits and pieces that we need to help with the vlog. So this is the first delivery, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now the other bits and pieces are going to take a while to come, but this is the first thing, and it's a brand new tripod. This starts off at this size and will go up to 1.5 meters. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, look at that, guys. It comes in a really nice bag. How cool is that? Now it's got a really nice design. I don't know whether you guys can see this. I'll put it up a bit closer, but it's got like a diamond design. It's really, really nice. The idea of this tripod, the camera currently sits on a really small one. It's only a couple of inches high, but obviously this will allow me to do much more. It also comes with a center stand as well, so it means you can just have a single pole and then direct it around and get better, smoother footage. I've got to say though, just by opening this up, it's really, really sturdy. That's really cool though. And you can extend these legs. So there you go. The centre pole goes up as well. So it extends to a total of about 1.5 meters. That is one really nice piece of kit. I'm actually really, really impressed. The case is really nice. Now that, I believe, is your centre pouch. So what you do is when you're on your centre stand here, guys, yeah, you put the pouch onto your belt, and then you can put this into the pouch so that you get a better feel for when you're moving it around. Get a smoother footage. Really nice. So let's have a look what's in under the bag. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. It's even got its own level bubble. How nice is that? Yeah, that's very, very cool. It's a ball joint, so you unscrew this a little bit and you can move the ball around. Oh, but that's nice and smooth. Now, this is an important thing. When you've got a camera on a tripod, obviously you want something that's smooth, so you can catch really nice linear shots. Now, obviously I said to you that Pi and I are in the process now of buying little bits of tech as our vlog develops, and this is really going to help. I've also ordered a handle so you can get smoother pan shots with it, and I've also ordered a time-lapse timer so I can actually put the camera on there, set it up for a time lapse, but set it at a certain time, say for an hour, and then set it to rotate within that hour and to so many degrees, so I can get a pan shot, say 70 degrees if I want, or I can get it a full 360 within an hour. It should be pretty cool. Again, as I said to you before, creating a vlog is all about being creative, and hopefully this will help. Brilliant. Absolutely delighted with it. The cost, if anybody wants to know, was 1,790 baht, and I got this on Lazada. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below, so if anybody's interested, they can have a look at it. I've just noticed it's also got a bubble here as well, so you've got a level bubble there. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this now, so it is a really nice bit of kit. Well, there it is, guys, the new bit of tech. Now, on this is the old casing for where I put my GoPro camera in, for my old tripod, which was this little tiny thing. So capturing things like time-lapse videos wasn't always really good because you were restricted on the location because it's only a tiny little thing. But anyway, time to show you what this can do. It is a very sturdy bit of kit. I was surprised. For the money, this is great value. It does take quite a bit of force to extend the legs. And they got leg lockers as well. So I'll show you this, and you just literally just push them in. And that locks the legs. Just lift them up slightly. And they're locked. Brilliant, isn't it? Now, of course, this extends a number of ways. The first one, like anything else, it doesn't matter what type of kit you got, there is always a certain amount of, so we say, faffing around. You know, it's just the way it goes. Even setting up the GoPro at times, it takes a little bit of you know, messing around, but that's life. You know, it's life as a vlogger. Oh, I just love it though. And I just love tech. I just like it. When you look at all the stuff that's coming available, we live in an incredible age. We really do. Well, there you go. That's the full height of the tripod. Obviously, I can lower it in the 3 stages on the tripod itself, but I can also lower it here. You've got like a turn key, so it'll go down. Very cool, isn't it? Now I'll take this top part off. And that's where everything sits. Now you're going to have to imagine there's a GoPro camera in there. So it literally just slides on, locks into place, and I can turn it. And I can even do smooth shots by turning these knobs here. So if I loosen this one off, it gives me the ability to turn it very slowly. I've actually ordered a handle for this. So we'll see how that works out when it arrives. But you've got bubbles here as well in the top for leveling. And one of the other really nice features about this is the fact that this leg actually comes off. Then what you can do, you can unscrew the bottom of this and remove this entirely, and then take this and screw it into there. And you now have yourself a monopod. And of course it can be adjusted to whatever height you want. You've got your hand strap here. Now this is really great, so if you've got your camera here, you can then do pan shots in and out nice and smooth and back. You can also do swivel shots as well, just keeping it nice and smooth. Really, really good bit of kit. Will it replace the gimbal? Oh, of course not. The idea of this is so I can get better time lapses, I can do pan shots a little bit better and everything else. The gimbal, of course, is an invaluable piece of kit. Wouldn't be without it. It really is cool. But as you develop your skills in vlogging, then new kit you know, becomes almost a must. And for me and Pi, of course, this is one really, really smart bit of kit. Let's go and use it for some time lapse and some pan shots and see how it works out. It is beautiful, isn't it? The truth is, what I've shown you today and what I've shown you in the past is merely just scratching the surface of what Thailand has to offer in terms of natural beauty. But there is a problem, and it's a growing problem, and that is garbage. Now, this particular subject has done the rounds so many times I've lost count. And it's one of those subjects, like any subject that criticises Thailand for anything, a lot of people come back and say to the person doing the criticising, if you don't like it, go home. That, of course, is just mere rhetoric, and for anybody who's watching this and thinking about saying the same to me, I have something for you. Better to keep your mouth shut and be presumed a fool than open it and remove doubt. I fail to understand why
people, and not just Thais, we're looking at foreigners and Thais, insist on turning Thailand into a garbage dump. And it doesn't matter where you go, there's garbage. This, my friends, is a perfect example. How can you take an environment so beautiful and turn it into a garbage dump is completely and utterly beyond me. One of the few places that provide trash cans is 7-Eleven. You can go to pretty much any 7-Eleven and there's a trash can outside. Do they use them? No. I've seen foreigners and Thais just throw their rubbish on the floor. Why would you do it? Why would you turn your country or the country you're visiting into a garbage dump? I fail to understand the logic to it. Thailand is an extremely beautiful place, and again, I'm merely scratching the surface of what I've showed you. But my attitude is always the same. It's very easy to criticise something, but giving constructive advice is something that most people fail to do. Yes, constructive criticism. So here's my constructive ideas. The first thing that should happen here is introduce fines, and I'm not talking about 500 baht. I'm talking about 50,000 baht or more. If the law was enforced, it wouldn't take very long for both foreigners and Thais to realise that throwing your litter on the floor is not a good idea. Yes, hurt people where it hurts most, and that's in the wallet. That will sort it out. This is not rocket science. It can be done. Singapore is a perfect example. They have some very, very strict laws regarding littering, and if you do so in Singapore, you will pay the price for it. It's no secret that Thais are very passionate about their country. In terms of being patriotic, they feel that Thailand is the greatest nation on earth. And I think we can all sort of relate to that in one way or another. We think our own countries are. But if that is the case, then the question begs to be answered. If you have a country so beautiful that you love so much, why would you turn it into a garbage dump? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Love the country you're in. Whether it's your own country or you're visiting, it makes no difference. Love it. Treat it with a bit of respect. Take your garbage, take it home, put it in the bin. Or if there's a bin near you, put it in that. It's not difficult to do, requires almost no effort, and of course, it makes the whole of the place look extremely beautiful. Well, that's my rant over with. Yeah, I know, I do have them every now and again. But I do feel that it's not just the responsibility of Thais. It's certainly not. It's everybody's responsibility, including mine. So if I have garbage, I take it home with me. I put it in the truck, and when I get home, I put it in the garbage can. It's not a difficult thing to do. I refuse to trash an environment that I love so much. So there you go, guys, that's our new bit of tech. I personally think it's really cool. The idea, of course, is slowly but surely sort of expand on the equipment that we have to make the vlogs more interesting, and so we can capture more stuff as well. Of course, the vlog does serve as like a diary for us as well. You know, we can capture all these moments and see how we progressed over the months. It really is very, very interesting. And that's my little rant over as well on the garbage. Again, if I didn't care, I wouldn't say anything. I do care. I love where I'm living, and I just want to make sure it remains as beautiful as possible. Well, that's about all for today. Pi and I have got to go and catch up on other things we've got to do on the farm. I've got to do some editing. So whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. And Pi and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.